The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials up 145, Nasdaq's up 10, S&Ps are up 7, gold contract trading up 650 at 1328.80. You get silver up 14 cents, $17.11. Platinum's up $3.90 at 9.93. Light sweet crude down 21 cents, $63.59 a barrel. Notes. 10-year note down 10 ticks, 122.26. 30-year bond down 12, 150.02. King dollar just getting taken apart, down another half a penny, 555 ticks, 91.05. The euro is at 121.5 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is out there at 111.5 to the U.S. dollar. We get over and we take a look at Facebook. Facebook is getting taken apart this morning.
I saw, right? Big time.
Big time. And what you have here, folks, so Facebook is down $7.65. This is going to be bottom line. You got over the highs. We got over those highs. Let's see. That's the 3rd of January. It was broke out of the consolidations. You're right back into it. That's going to set up. Let me put this on a weekly. So what you're going to see out here on a weekly is that we have 169 that can be hit. You get the bottom of this at 161 that can be hit. And what this is all about, it looks like, right, let's see, they said, so Facebook is making major changes to its flagship social network, shifting users' news feeds back towards posts from friends and family and away from businesses and media outlets. A transition that will mean people spending less time on the site. The shares tumbled the most in a year.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it before, right, in terms of the changing shape of Facebook and how I think that's what attracted people to Facebook originally is keeping in touch with your friends, your family, and not pulling it up to get the latest hot take from news, right? And it's kind of turned into a news business feed, but you can only spend so much time on Facebook if you're only looking at your friends and family versus reading news, reading articles, reading,
And so, does that mean, let's see. So that means that if you say something, let's say I'm on Facebook, you say something on Facebook, that's what they're going to send to me? Is that what
That's how it works, but there's a lot of other stuff in your feed currently.
Right. Oh, yes, right.
You like CNBC, you see a CNBC article.
Right.
You like TFNN, you see a TFNN article, you see a TFNN video.
Okay.
Versus, your friends post their kid's picture.
Yeah.
And that one might not have been too high on the feed, and maybe they're going to work with that algorithm.
I got it.
Yeah.
Wow. So if we go over to the Dow Industrials, if you want to see something crazy, not crazy, it's just the way it is because of this price-weighting deal. Dow's up big. Boeing again, 33 positive points is putting it from the 137. Home Depot 21, United Health 15, 3M 11. Taken away from it, you get IBM -3, Intel -2, American Express -1. Gold contract, we got a bid here, folks. That's the bottom line. Even with the hot CPI, so you're up 620. You're taking out your swing point, and this is a monster ABC up. Your A point is 1238.30. Your B point is 1327.30. So you're talking about $99. And what happens, ABC structures, the way that the cleanest ones, they're 2 straight line moves. You get a straight line move, you get a consolidation, you take out the B point with volume, you get a straight line move. So the probability gets higher when you take it out with volume. And we're going to get the volume today. We're at 239,000 right now. And it still needs a lot, but bottom line, at this time of day, that's a lot of volume.
Yeah.
Now, what's going to be really wild about that is that now you're talking approximately 1408 price projection, and our high of September 8th is 1365.
Yeah.
And so if we go into this and look at it, what this actually puts game on, if I go into the continuous contract, what you're going to see is that says that 1377, which was the high of 2016, could be taken out. And if we take that out, you are going to get some firepower inside this, because now we're talking, is that the 13? Yeah, that's the 1377, right? Because then your next leg up there is 1600.
Sure, yeah.
It's a big number.
Definitely.
And if we do the correlation inside the dollar index, it's here. The dollar right now, so you're down. This is what's going to be intriguing here is that it looks like, look at this dollar. So what you have happening with the dollar index right now, we very well could take out the B point of this much larger one today. It's 90.990. We went to what, 91.010. So we're not far away from that.
Yeah.
And if we do that, that would be an ABC structure down to 82, and that would just take the metals market, actually all commodities, to the moon. Now watch this. If we go over to the Treasuries, you get the right. This one's going to be really intriguing, because thus far the Treasuries have actually rejected lower price again, which is just, I could say it's, well, here, 1 second, TY. We got to get the generic one. Okay, so we can bring this back. We take a look at this. This goes back to, put it on the monthly, it's easier to look at. Okay, so on the monthly, we're dealing with the 122.24. No, there it is. 122.22 actually. 122 to 124. Now, that has every right to break this today. I mean, it's been coming down hard, but guess what? If you don't break that, well, we broke it. If we reject it today, that says that the bonds again have a chance of, basically going higher.
Okay.
When we take a look at the interest rate structure, let's see, we didn't hit, this is going to be crazy if we didn't hit 2.6 yet, because we didn't. So 2.6 is still the high, last 12 months. We're at 2.566. I mean, we're close to it.
Yeah.
And the low is 2.03.
Or the 2-year, it's the first time it's over 2% since 2008.
Exactly, yeah. We put that in. You're going to see 2-year.
2.01.
Yep. And watch this. So that's the 2-year. So if we were watching these dots, the blue dot is where we are right now. You can see the average is in the middle. 1.1's the low, 2's the high. And if we go to the 2, if we go to the 5, you're going to see the 5 at the top end also. 1.6, 2.3, and the 10 is as close as you can get without taking it out. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Friday coming into a long weekend. You got the metals market moving. You got currencies moving. You can expect more of it. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionics, oil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 140. You get the Nasdaq up 17. S&Ps are up 7.5. Bitcoin, we're up 399. If you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, folks, great time to go over to it. Hit the banner, bring it up. The Bitcoin on the Nadex platform, Bitcoin Nadex has weekly weekly spreads. That will start trading again Tuesday morning at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, and they still are trading right now.
Yes, until 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Yes.
Now, in that, so look at this. This is just coming across the tape. This is pretty intense. You know, we've talked about this a lot. So, Bitcoin funds 91-to-1 share split. So this is the Bitcoin Investment Trust, which is it's a unit trust. Let's see what they have to say. Grayscale Investment announced that its Bitcoin Investment Trust, an open-ended fund that provides the purest exposure to owning the most popular currency. How is that the purest exposure, right?
I think they might have taken that from their website.
Yeah, exactly, because of the premium so large, folks. Will undergo a 91-to-1 split on January 26th. That will turn 1.9 million shares currently outstanding into a whopping 174.4 million based on the trading. It would cut the stock price from $1,950 to $21. The move underscores the immense demand for the fund and promises to make it more tradable vehicle. It may, however,
exacerbate that premium
to the net asset value and enduring inefficiency that's pushed Citron Research to short the product in December. So let's go look at what this is doing right now. So it would seem that if they get more shares, that it could get closer to net asset value. But the net asset value, the premium went up today.
Yeah.
So right now it's trading $1,940. That's a 54% premium. This is weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's really just amazing, actually. It's like crazy. You know, so if they have more shares, it would seem that it would make sense that it would get closer to net asset value. We'll find out, right? More supply, you know. Jpmorgan. Let's go over to Jpmorgan. If you want to, this is pretty wild, the story of Jpmorgan. So Jpmorgan come out with numbers this morning. It's up $1.14. Inside these numbers, you can see that even the best banks and some of the best traders out there can have big problems when they go over their head lending money. Where is this? What I'm looking for is that they lost $140 million. Yeah. So Jpmorgan Equities Business took a big hit from Steinhoff International Holdings. Now, Steinhoff, folks, they're in two different scandals. We've talked about this. They own Mattress Firm.
Okay.
But they have their own scandal, I believe. You know what I mean? So the Mattress Firm scandal has something to do with about $100 million that they basically, there was bribes all over the place at opening all these Mattress Firm places. Steinhardt actually bought Mattress Firm.
Steinhoff, yeah.
Yeah, before that was found out. But it seems that they have their own internal accounting problems.
Yes.
So this says the bank recognized $143 million mark-to-market loss on a margin loan to a single customer in a stock trading unit. The New York-based firm said Friday in a statement. Chief Financial Officer confirmed on a conference call reporters that the write-down was tied to Steinhoff, the South African realtor, engulfed in an accounting scandal. Retailer. That the company announced December 5th that it uncovered accounting irregularities. The disclosure prompted a plunge in the share price in Frankfurt and Johannesburg, along with the resignation of the CEO. You know, it's pretty amazing that, so evidently they were...
Yeah, and I think I had read it had to do with loans too, whether it was the chairman or the CEO, I forget which one, that were just tied to, collateralized to the share prices.
Okay, because I was wondering, I said, okay, who...
So it wasn't to the company, it was to one of the executives who obviously had many shares.
Right.
They used the shares for collateral, the shares tanked, the loan goes bust.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Look who we got. We got Paul, and Paul now is from Henderson, Las Vegas, formerly from
Nevada.
Nevada, yeah, formerly from San Jose. Hey, what's going on, brother?
Good morning, gentlemen. How you guys doing today? Happy Friday.
Yeah, happy Friday, man. Totally. How you been?
I've been great. It's been an interesting start to the new year. These cryptos are going berserk all the time. I wish we could short them because, man, it would be really fun if we could play both sides of this market. But you know, we take what we can get right now and move along.
Well, you can sell them on the Nadex platform. You can sell them in the CME.
It's just Bitcoins, though. That's what they're all rocking.
Oh, you're saying all of them. Yeah. Right. Okay. Right.
I was saying all of them.
Yeah.
I listened to John this morning, and a few of the trades that he was talking about, I've also been in. I really like that Cardano. And, man, I wish I could send you guys some charts. The Cardano traded really clean. So it went up. It did a huge move, a 1618 off of an ABC up, and then it did an exact, pretty much 618 retracement, and now it's back on the move up. A lot of these coins, like last time I called in, the XLM, the Stellar, did a 2618 extension, and now it came back down to a 78% retracement, and that one looks like it's starting to move back up again as well.
So what is
they trade really technically. I like the way they trade a lot.
And what is Cardano? How much is that costing now? What is exactly, well, whatever you know about it, what does that one do?
They are, like what John was saying, they're a potential competitor to Ethereum.
Okay.
So they're an infrastructure play.
Okay.
Right now it's trading at 78 cents. And, you know, I'm holding this position. So I bought a position at 40 cents approximately. And then I just bought again on the retracement at about 55 cents, and we're looking for a much bigger move. Maybe a big ABC up on this thing, taking it up to a couple dollars.
I can see, you know, just even whether it's fundamentally or technically, I can see why people are buying them under $1. Because it's like, it's real easy to go from that no matter what happens. You know what I mean? You know, to $2, and we know $2 is nothing, to $20, $30, $100. That's the reality, right? Once they start moving.
Well, check this out. One of my favorite ones right now, which is also a infrastructure play, a potential competitor to to Ethereum. I had mentioned this on the show a while back, the EOS. And EOS right now is currently the biggest. It's still in an ICO phase. So it's currently the biggest ICO ever so far. The team behind EOS is top-notch. They've been around for a really long time. I started buying this at $3 and some change. I really like the volume pattern. And this thing now just took off again. And right now we're trading at 15. And to complete this ABC up, it would get us up to 16 and maybe the extension on top of that. So we'll see what it does.
Hey, stay right there. I'm in Mr. Dave White. We got your kind down on a chart right up there. He just sent us a chart over. Stay right there, folks. 877-927-6648. We'll come right back.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender. Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get 'em, folks.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. We have the Dow Industrials right now up 159. We get the Nasdaq up 22. S&Ps are up 9. We're talking with our man Paul now from Henderson, Nevada. Hey, so when did you move?
I moved shortly after the new year. I just California. I was just getting squeezed. I couldn't deal with it anymore.
That's
Taxes, everything, the cost of living. It was really hard.
Yeah. Well, you're going to have to go visit our man, Mr. Andy Heck, out there.
That's right.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And you know what? Actually, I have a few buddies that just moved to Clearwater, Tampa area.
Really?
And they did. And I'm going to go visit them, and hopefully I can meet up with you guys. And,
Oh, you definitely
have a
will,
drink or
man.
something. Yeah, absolutely.
So, hey, inside, when we're talking cryptocurrencies here, this is kind of intriguing. So, Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin, he came out this morning. Let's see what he's having to say. He's going to work with a group of 20 nations to prevent cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin from becoming a digital equivalent of an anonymous Swiss bank account to ensure bad people cannot use these currencies to do bad things. Under U.S. law, let's see, if you have a wallet to own Bitcoins, that company has the same obligations as a bank to know you as a customer. He said Friday in Washington, we can track those activities. The rest of the world doesn't have that. So one of the things we will be working with very closely with the G20 is to making sure that this doesn't become a Swiss bank account. But reality is it is a Swiss bank account.
That's a tough one, right?
Yeah.
Easier said than done.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to crack that, man. You just go. All you have to do is go outside, open it on a server outside, buy it, get your clip, and keep it, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be tough for them to stop it. The cat's out of the bag, and, you know.
Oh, the
this is where
cat's
future's going.
definitely out of the bag, yeah. There's no doubt.
Real quick, if you guys can, I don't know if you still have the crypto watch.ch.
Yeah, definitely. We'll pull it up. I'm always checking that out. It's a great site for sure.
Tommy, if you could maybe find the EOS. On my screen, it's on the top to the far right.
Yeah, I remember when you brought this up the first time. We found it here. It was down the very bottom of the thing, I think. EOS, right?
Yes, EOS USD. One of the things that's been tough for me to get my mind wrapped around as well is what John was talking about earlier, is how you have to get your fiat first into, Coinbase is the only way I know how to do it, transfer it to Ethereum, and these currency pairs or these crypto pairs are priced in Ethereum. So it's kind of weird, because if it goes up versus the US dollar but down versus Ethereum, you're still, I mean, if you want to get dollars out of it, you're still losing. So you got to be really careful on the pairs, on how you're trading these things as well.
So we do have it up, Paul. I got the chart of EOS. So which one is EOS? What is that called again?
EOS is also currently it's still in the ICO phase.
Okay.
And it's the biggest ICO that we've had so far. And I believe the ICO goes until early summer of this year. This thing is about to complete a very big ABC up on the, let me pull up my chart here.
When you say goes to the summer this year, what does that mean? Does it turn from a token to something else?
I just believe, like, the initial offering that they're allowing so many coins to be distributed at this point.
I get it, okay. The offering itself, that's what you're saying, goes to, so it's open to that time, and then it will trade freely, I guess, with a defined supply, right?
Exactly. That's the way I think that it's
okay.
going to happen. So, right now, I don't like, this thing is moving up pretty good, and it looks like it wants to complete that one-to-one move at about $16, but it's not really getting the juice, the volume that I would like to see. So I don't know if we'll get the extension on this, but I think this is really one to keep your eye on for sure.
Telling you, man,
it's been quite a 6 weeks.
It's a brave
from the beginning of December.
Yeah.
Let alone from the beginning of 2018. I mean, seriously, right?
Yeah. It's a definitely a brave new world, and you know, I can tell you, there's a lot of people that's still talking about it everywhere too. Everywhere.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
And I know you're going to jump around back to equities, because, man, all the equities, it's all you got to do is mention cryptos and they go bananas, right, Paul? Would you want to take a look at the equity?
I wanted to take a look at Kodak, because it started moving again, and I thought that it had a really good potential to do an intraday ABC up, but it kind of ran out of some steam. But these things it's so crazy when you see some of these things go up several 100% in one day.
Yeah, right.
I wasn't around for the .com, but I know, speaking with Tom, that this is 2.0 on steroids.
Yep.
Something Yeah.
Especially when they go up and there's really not even a concrete plan in terms of how you're going to make all this money that just had your stock go from $3 to $12. I mean, it's not even, you're talking about like 400%
Right.
in 2 days.
And you're talking, in Kodak's case, you're talking a lot of shares. There is 42.6 million shares.
Sure. Yeah.
It's like, okay, man.
Yeah, I mean, the company went from being worth, the market cap-wise, about $120 million at the beginning of this run, at around $3, and then it was up over $400 million at one point. Right now, it's sitting at like $388. So, you know, think about if you owned a company worth $120 million, you say the word Bitcoin, and you're selling it 2 days later for $400 million.
Right.
I mean, seriously.
Sell, sell, sell.
Yeah, right.
And then buy
Yeah.
it back 6 weeks later.
Well, here's
right.
the other side of that coin as well. So XNet, XNET, is also somehow involved in blockchain and whatnot. And
X.
it was run
XNet.
XNET. And, you know, that's how they get taken apart just as quick. So today it's down quite substantially.
And what did you say? I'm sorry. What did they announce that had them coming down today?
I'm not sure what they announced, but this is just typally, you know, what I'm seeing.
just the
in these
volatility.
types
Yeah,
of
they
stocks.
probably didn't announce anything.
Right.
That's the problem.
Sure, right. Now I hear you, yeah.
So you
man.
definitely got to be careful. I mean, you got to have quick fingers, you know.
Yes, that is for sure, man.
Yeah, China Association warns of risk of ICOs. It's pretty crazy, man.
That's almost what, you know, I think everyone should be super wary of ICOs because there's going to be a 90 whatever percent are just going to disappear of the small ones.
Okay.
There will be some winners, you know, in the field. It's
Yeah.
which ones are gonna you know, be mainstream. And that's what almost makes the Ethereum run so remarkable in the last 10 days because you knew that was going to be around, and man, it's up 100%. You know, and so that one, in my opinion, had a little bit less risk, and it's all in context. Still a lot of risk, right? But you know, Ethereum, it's not going to go to zero in no time, and then you get 100% appreciation in 9 days. I mean, just remarkable.
Hey, do you guys have time to take a look at one more in the equity space?
Yep. I just want to
We
put
take a look at
Ethereum up for a
JNUG?
second. Look at that thing.
Yeah, and this is just going back until last
That's last night.
So we're at 1,100 up to almost 13, back down to like 1,250. But we closed out 2017 at around 750 in Ethereum, which is just crazy.
What's the next one, Paul?
Can we take a look at the JNUG?
Yep. So, JNUG, folks, is the daily direction, 300% bull position of the Market Vectors Gold Miners Index. The lows, let's see, where are we? Lows 12, the highs 52. Stay right there, folks. Tommy, Paul, myself, we're coming right back. We're going to be taking a look at that gold market. And right now you have gold that's trading up $6.50. $8 actually. It's over the B point. It looks like we're going to have the volume. Dollars doing an ABC down. Gold's doing an ABC up. We're going to be right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. No matter what kind of trader you are, 2018 is a great time to try out a subscription to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. Whether you just plan on diversifying your portfolio with some exposure to gold and gold mining equities, or you're a gold bull that sees 2018 as the year of commodities, now is a great time to sign up for the Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his gold report every Monday morning before the market opens and covers a variety of topics, including gold, silver, platinum, copper, the XAU and HUI, the dollar, bonds, South African rand, as well as more than 20 of the most actively traded mining equities. Start your 2018 off with a bang and sign up for the Gold Report today. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. For all the details and to start your subscription right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Gold Report under Investment Newsletters. If you haven't tried David White's weekly investment newsletter, The Technology Insider, then this month is your perfect opportunity. On January 17th at 5 p.m., Dave will be hosting a special subscriber webinar where he'll be presenting on the newest feature in his newsletter, short-term sector charts that work on both the madness and wisdom of crowds. Join Dave on January 17th as he describes the method he uses to recognize these signals on a sector-by-sector basis, and as he discusses how he used this new tool to buy the gold miners in their seemingly darkest hour in December. And all new subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. If you're a trader scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity, then now is a great time to sign up for the Technology Insider. For all the information and for details on Dave's subscriber event taking place January 17th, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome, folks. We have the Dow Industrials right now up 194. You get the Nasdaq up 31. S&Ps are up 13, and this green paint just keeps getting bigger. You have the Dow up 0.7%. S&P's up 0.3. Nasdaq up 0.4. We're talking with Paul from Henderson, Nevada. We are going to be talking the JNUG. So let's go take a look at this first. So the JNUG is the junior gold miners 3 times. So let's see, GDX. Let me just go look at the JDX first. I believe that's it. No, that's not it. The
GDXJ.
Thank you. Yeah, GDXJ. Okay, so this little baby here, yeah, this is going to go after the highs of 35.17. So now, do you own this, Paul, or are you looking to buy it?
I'm in the JNUG already at, let me see here, 17.
Okay.
I entered at 17.
Nice. Yeah, I'd stay right there. You know, today's a big day in the gold market. You know, thus far, we've taken the B point out. It looks like we're going to have the volume. And if we get it, you need 360,000, I believe. Let me just see, 370. 372, I think. Yeah, with 370, and we're at 250. And if that's what we get, this is a monster ABC up. Your price projection is 1403. You get that, man, you're blowing everything away. You know, so if we go take a look at, let's go take, you get Wrangle Resources. Well, you actually, Wrangle's going all right. You got to look at some small ones. So inside the JNUG, you got Great Panther. That's moving. Let's go take a look at McEwen. That's not bad. Yeah, I'd stay right there. I mean, you know, you could check in 3:30 this afternoon, yeah, and see if this price is holding. Because if the price holds, you know, what happens on these ABC structures, that first move was dramatic. I mean, it's a straight line, man, and it just didn't stop. If that's what we have, you're going to see a very fast move. And you get a fast move like that, in a market that we have, meaning that we have a market here that the reality is there's plenty of money made in the equity markets. People are throwing darts and everything's going up. They'll start watching this gold market going up, and they'll jump in there so quick you can't see straight, man. You know, because it's just a momentum. It's a momentum that's pretty dramatic right now. And, you know, the dollar index is getting smoked, man. You know, so if we go over to the euro, let's take a look at the euro. We have Chris Gaffney out this afternoon, right?
Yeah, 3:15 Eastern.
Yeah. So look at the euro. The euro is blowing away 120. So the euro wants to go to, I think, is 130. Let me pull this up. It's actually might be higher than that. Yeah, it is. Next swing point is 139. The euro.
Wow.
You take out 120.92. Yeah. I mean, that's intense, man. So, you know, if we take the lows of that, it's blowing. Listen, the euro is getting in its larger trading range today. 123 would be the next time it get a little flack. That's the lows of 2008. So it's intense, you know.
It is. Well, I'm going to hang tight in this JNUG, and I'm also going to keep my eye on Bitcoin Gold to see if there's any correlation. Right now, Bitcoin Gold is just consolidating, and we'll see, because if we get another run like we did in gold a couple years ago, perhaps Bitcoin Gold would move on that as well.
Well, is the Bitcoin Gold, let me ask you something, is Bitcoin Gold isn't backed by gold, it's just called that, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, it just called that. That's my understanding of it. It was smart what they did. I mean, you know, that's good marketing. There's no doubt. But I believe it's still, you know, I think what we're also dealing with is this: is that because Bitcoin and those cryptocurrencies have gone up so dramatically, that you can have plenty of people that don't understand and don't want to get head wrapped around the digital. They're saying, hey, I'm going to buy the physical. I'm going to, you know, that could be what's pushing money actually into physical gold also. You know, just in general, because people would say, you know, my God, they'll put their money behind a digital currency that can disappear. Why don't I, if this is going up, why don't I put my money behind something I can feel, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's probably out there. In fact, you know what? Oh, man, I wish I had my email. One of the Tigers sent me an email last night, right? I'm going to, at the next break, I'm going to, yeah, good. I don't know if I can do this quick enough. Maybe I can. I'm going to send myself, no, my computer's not up. That this afternoon, I'll say this, he sent me over a cynical take on Bitcoin. It's a great story. It's a great story about, well, this afternoon, I'll say it.
Quite a tease.
If I had it right now, I'd do it. But I know that my computer won't come up fast enough to, well, maybe it might. I'll try it. But, because it's great.
I think Bitcoin, speaking of Bitcoin, could still do that ABC down, take us to around that $7,000 range, and I would definitely be a buyer there if that completed that.
Yeah, it looks like, to me, it looks like it's going to test maybe next week, you know, that last spike, which is what, 10,000 something, right? XBT. Yeah, 10,775. I mean, that's how it seems to be lining up. That was the first spike down after when they started trading the CME 19,500.
Yes.
You know.
See that spike, and then the 200-day moving average would also be right there, where the ABC down would complete. It would be right in that area, so that would give me a little bit more confirmation on that area.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's what I'll be looking for over the weekend, perhaps, and we'll see how this all shakes out.
So are you getting any sleep on the weekends? Are you trading on the weekends? What are you doing?
I've been trading a lot, but I would be trading a lot more if we could play both sides of the market. Like,
yeah,
XLM was a great trade. It did an awesome extension, and you know, a lot of these do hopping patterns. They do the drop bucket pattern, like Basil talks about a lot.
Okay.
You know, the patterns are just very clear. If we could short them, I probably wouldn't sleep at all.
Well, thankfully, that's not happening just yet.
Yeah. So, hey, well, you guys have a great weekend. It was great talking to you guys again. Enjoy
you too,
your
man.
Weekend, and yeah.
You as well,
Hopefully I'll
Paul.
be out there soon, and we could have a cold one.
That'd be great, man. Definitely.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one.
You too. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna. This break is coming. I'm gonna see if I can pull this off.
Okay.
I'll pull it up because then I can send it to my phone. Because what happens, folks, I don't send emails to my phone because I get too many junk emails. There you go. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow Industrials right now up 191. Nasdaq is up 29. S&Ps are up 14. We'll come right back, folks.
Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Swim lessons from TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim is now at 11 a.m., followed by Basil Chapman at 12 noon. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com, educating investors. Learn how to trade options with swim lessons. Brought to you by TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. Next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up 213, Nasdaq's up 39, S&Ps are up 16. Dollar's getting slammed again, down 623 at 90.990. That's going after that B point. I want to thank our man Michael from Hawaii for sending us over last night. Okay, so it says a skeptic's belief in Bitcoin. This is the story. A lot of monkeys lived near a village. One day a merchant came into the village to buy these monkeys. He announced that he will buy the monkeys at $100 each. The villagers thought this man is mad. They thought, how can somebody buy stray monkeys at $100 each? Still, some people caught some monkeys and gave it to the merchant. He gave them $100 for each monkey. This news spread like wildfire, and people caught monkeys and sold them to the merchant. After a few days, the merchant announced that he will buy monkeys at $200 each. The lazy villagers villagers also ran around to catch the remaining monkeys. They sold the remaining monkeys at $200 each. Then the merchant announced that he will buy monkeys at $500 each. The villagers start to lose sleep. They caught 6 or 7 monkeys, which was all that was left in the village, and got 500 each. The villagers were waiting anxiously for the next announcement. Then the merchant announced that he's going home for a week, and when he returns, he will buy monkeys at $1,000 each. He asked his employee to take care of the monkeys he bought. He was alone taking care of all the monkeys in a cage. The merchant went home. The villagers were very sad there were no more monkeys left for them to sell at $1,000 each. Then the employee told them that he will sell some monkeys at $700 each secretly. This news spread like fire. Since the merchant buys monkeys at $1,000 each, there is a $300 profit for each monkey. The next day, villagers made a queue near the monkey cage. The employees sold all the monkeys at $700 each. The rich bought monkeys in big lots. The poor borrowed money from moneylenders and also bought monkeys. The villagers took care of their monkeys and waited for return of the merchant. But guess what? No one came. They ran to the employee. The villagers then realized that they had been bought useless stray monkeys at $700 each, unable to sell them. But he had already left 2. The Bitcoin will be the next.
You'll have to finish it this afternoon.
Totally. Have a great one, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.